God, I shouldn't start recording when I can't walk up the hill. Tell me about it. Oh, right, anyway, Adam, come on then. What's the plan? What are we doing? People are going to be interested in seeing this, I think.
Scroft's got 6 rams to shear. Because as you can tell, I'm not in my shearing clothes, so I can't shear.
You have shearing clothes?
Yeah, I have shearing clothes. I have my shearing trousers.
I know you have the shearing shoes.
I have my shearing shoes and I have my shearing top.
Okay. So we're getting a bucket of corn. We're going to bring in some rams that need shearing that didn't get sheared with the other ones. I don't know why.
Because it was 7 o'clock at night and we had enough.
Fair play. So it was just about time. And then there's the ones up.
We'd sheared a casual nearly 300 at that point, so I thought we'd give it because I'll let you up on top.
Cheers, mate.
Fetch a bucket of corn.
What's this for?
Undoing cutters and comb on and piece.
Oh, fair play. Rightio. So, the main milking ones, they still need it, like, and I'm looking forward to seeing them shear because it's easier when you're milking. Like,
Wednesday.
So that's Wednesday, which is I'm not going to get to see till the week after because I work Monday, Tuesday. Actually,
he only attends
I will see because I'm working Wednesday.
He only attends Monday, Tuesday, should I say?
Yeah, I attend Monday, Tuesday.
Work's pushing it.
Work, yeah, exactly.
He's definitely going to cut that bit out.
No, I'll keep that in, just so people know how, how motivating he is.
How what?
How much of a motivator you are.
You're alright, to be fair. This is corn.
This is corn. Not corn as in maize silage or corn as in corn. It's feed.
It's actually cream, that's what we're about to feed to a ram.
Yeah, like a little pallet basically of something that gets. There's loads of different types of like things that get put into little pallets and stuff, but they always call it corn.
Corn.
Or nuts or. So yeah, we're off to see these rams, get them in, and we can finally
off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
We can finally watch Adam do a bit of shearing. So no pressure at all. No pressure at all. He's got what, 5 or 6? Which one is it?
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, about 5 or 6
Come
to
on,
do.
boys!
So it's going to be interesting to watch him do it first. This is the first time I've ever seen shearing, so I'm interested, and I think a lot of people will. But we've got to get him in first. Oh, I'm already tired, I tell you. It's that Sunday dinner I had yesterday. Beanie made a stunning pork Sunday dinner, and it was a roast.
I never get invited, unfortunately.
No, you don't get invited. We haven't got enough food for Adam.
Rude get.
Farmers eat much, mate. They eat loads, don't they? I've seen farmer portions. They're massive.
Come on! See.
Look at them, they are. You were right.
Let's not say that.
I said, oh, should we get them? Or, yeah, with a quad. And he said, no, don't worry, they'll come running. Look at these rams. Look at the size of these heads.
There's 7. There's 7, but there's only 6 to shear.
Rightio.
Because one's disappearing off to Bakewell.
Why is that?
Because it's got a gammy foot.
Rightio.
So these ones here with a split in the tag, you see that?
Yep.
They're teaser tubs.
Yeah, you telling me this last time.
They've had their, a bit like a male vasectomy.
Yeah.
They've had their pipes trimmed.
So basically it is like a vasectomy. They've still got the bits and bobs, but they just don't work. So you put them in first and it kind of gets the girls on heat, is that right?
Yeah, so they all cycle at the same time.
Yeah. So then when you do put them in, you know, it's, yeah, ready to go. I know. But the rams, I'm telling you, the different breed, their heads, you see them, they always look angry and annoyed. I mean, did you hear that one then? Like, that was...
Trying to work out if the one what we're missing is the one we don't need to shear. No, it's in we don't need to shear. They have all been treated for the lameness. I will add.
Yeah, they have been treated for lameness. So why is it going to Bakewell, mate?
Because he's got something wrong with its feet. I'll show you when it's in race, but it's got abscesses on its feet.
So let's be frank, let's just say it as it is, getting cold.
Yeah, it's getting cold out, yeah.
It's getting cold, okay.
It's here. That one. If you show the feet, you can see they're not normal feet.
Yeah, so it's not something you can treat, it's just genetics.
No, it's a deformity.
Yeah, rightio. So there's one sheep down there, one ram, that's obviously not playing ball, doesn't want the corn or the pallets or the nuts, whatever you want to call it, as much as the other ones do. Now, the load of the rams have actually gone in. They're separated off at the moment. We've got two groups, really. Well, in fact, we've got 3 groups. We've got a group of milkers. It's actually got the most, it's the highest number. But they're the old milkers that Some are drying up, some are not, so they're not giving off as much. But then we've got our new milkers that are the ones that just had all these lambs. They are giving off, you know, a lot of milk at the moment. You can see the different size in the bag. So yeah, they are a second group. So the old milkers that are still milking but not giving as much off, they've had about a group of probably about 12 rams that have gone in with them. Adam, how many rams did we put in with the milkers and then the ones
22.
that split?
22, 11 in each.
So there you go, 11 in each basically. And then there's a group that we've actually red marked that are dry and they're out in a field grazing. We put the other 11 in with them. So these rams, I'm not entirely sure. Are these just the teasing rams? Yeah, so that's why they didn't go in with them, yeah? Radio. So these are the teasing rams and they didn't go in because the fact that they basically should go in normally when it's natural, but because it's all been done by injection, because it's a milking farm basically, but for sheep. Naturally, sheep just naturally sheep lamb once a year around April time. So they only go and heat at certain times. So to get that difference, so you can keep having milk all year round, you have to inject them and get them in to heat the females. And they were same with the rams. So that's why that's gone on. Now, these would naturally go in to kind of set them off, get them going, but we don't need to because they've been injected. So these have been left out in the field where the other rams would be, and now they're going to get obviously sheared, which is what Adam's doing. And then next Wednesday, all the milkers that we've currently got, them 2 big groups that I was on about. Oh, the dries as well. They need shearing, don't they? The ones out in the field. So you're gonna shear the milkers, the new milkers I call them, and then the dry ones. Yeah. What about the what are they called?
What?
No, sorry. Well, it's getting bugged me, that is. It's the breed. It's the breed that's not for milking. Mules. The mules. Do they get?
Yeah. Okay. Everything needs shearing.
Radio. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Bloody hell, sheep. Come on. Go on, ram. Bar ram you. Go on. Radio. Before we start, Ran Wolf. I know you watch, mate, and I know you've got some pretty crappy stuff coming up soon where you got to go to the hospital. So we just wanted to say, you know, all the best, mate, for that, because we're thinking about you. But also, we saw your comment about the shearing and watching Adam do it. So this one, hopefully, you can give us a bit of tips after. You got to rate him and tell him how well he did.
Don't like the shearing machine. Don't like the hand piece because it's not mine. Don't like the fact that it's a flexi. So yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I know you can't see very well, so I'm just going to stand up there with him because the light on that angle is a bit dark, but that's better.
So
that's
I told
much
you how
better.
to do it, didn't I?
Yes.
Let down.
Yeah.
Head. Round. Flip out.
Drag it.
Drag it.
And that's, you're trying to make it, because it's going to go around that chute. Yep. Am I right getting too close? Tell me if we get too close, yeah?
Yeah, no. Basically, you want to take your belly wool out first.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And what's that for then? Just like it grows in patches?
Yeah. Some of them are, normally as young ones, they'll have full wool. So I've tucked this leg behind me.
Yeah. I can see that leg, yeah.
Yeah. So I've tucked the belly wool off. Then you want to open this leg up.
How are the shearers?
Not too bad.
Not too bad, that's alright then. Because I know you've got your own, they're much better, aren't they?
Well, there's a big difference between £200 hand piece and 700.
Yeah, exactly. Take your time with it, mate. You know, first time round showing me. I know you fly usually around 2 minutes, aren't you, something?
Yeah, about a minute 40. So, at that stage there, I've gone up its back leg.
Yeah.
Right, so you want to drop it down now. So I've done round its tail.
Yeah.
I'm going to blow up its bum. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then pull it all the way up here. Still with the leg between.
Okay.
You're going to go up the neck. Up the side of the face. Across the top of the head. Some people, you know, just... And pull this leg back up.
Do you ever feel like giving it a bit of a haircut? Like proper
Yeah,
like style?
I always considered just giving one a mullet.
Yeah, a mullet would be hilarious, but...
So you start there.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing. You've basically gone at the back and then there, and now you're going to fold that half over, aren't you?
Yeah, so you open that leg up.
Yeah. Do you finish on the spine of the back?
Nope.
No.
So now you drop this down, keep hold of the head like that.
Yeah.
So then they won't flirt around.
Okay.
Then you go right up to that, and then you can drop them down a bit. These sheep aren't the quickest anyway. This isn't too bad because it's a supper.
It looks so calm, you know, the sheep.
They're fairly calm.
I can't believe how calm it is. I thought it would want to fight, but as soon as it falls backwards, it's like it enjoys it.
Yeah, and it's because you've got the weight on them and all. Try not to cut an abscess off.
Yeah. So that's what that is, an abscess?
That's an abscess.
That makes it tricky, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if that's hidden and you cut into it, I know you've got antibiotic spray and everything, haven't you?
You feel that there? That's his backbone there.
Yeah.
Now you want to go full one over its spine.
Okay.
Then you pick his head back up. You don't know if you want to come around this side. Yeah. Then as you curl him up, you tuck his head between your legs.
Yeah.
Obviously this is normally sped up a little bit.
No, I get that, mate, but especially showing someone first time, people will appreciate it as well if you slow it down to explain. And then in a minute I'll go through all the bags of wool over there because there's quite a lot of them, they're big bags. You see you get them directly from where you're taking them as well, how they're all numbered up and everything.
Yeah. So, as you're going round, I told you end up with its bottom with its head. So you're dropping down. Basically, it's all about trying to keep the crinkles out. So you see these fats here?
Yeah.
They've now come because they've already gone past there.
Yeah.
But now this is tightening up its bum.
Yeah.
So you want to, and then you do stuff like that, like putting your hand in them cracks.
Yeah.
Because it's tightening the skin up. So like you see them crimples there?
Yeah.
Tighten, they've gone.
So it's a bit like when we shave a face and stuff, you're always moving your face around,
you're always moving your face to eliminate the cuts.
I have to say, it looks a million times better, doesn't it? And this heat as well, it'll thank you after.
And obviously just finish back off.
Back end, is that always filthy, like, you know?
No, because that's clean there. Right.
That's not a bad.
Feel that there?
Yeah.
You see, it's like a hard muscle.
Yeah, it's almost like a tendon, isn't it?
That is the only thing what keeps them standing.
Okay.
If you cut through there and cut through it, that leg is useless.
Yeah.
That's all that. And then obviously now you're in that spot where I told you want to be on the spot. Push him out.
And that's it. He's like, whoa, I feel a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Nice.
Pick your wool up.
So, do you want to show me how you fold it?
Pick your wool up. Chuck
Okay.
it up in there.
Rightio.
Right. So now.
It's like a 1970s rug.
Literally. So that now, what I've done, that's your top side.
Top side.
So that's this side. The side what's been to the sun.
Yeah.
You can see that's the side what's been on the skin because of the darkness. So
it's also like it's more flat, isn't it, on the skin side?
So you figure out your head to your tail. So you can tell out your tail's here.
That's back end, isn't it?
That's back end here because you've got bits of mug. There's nothing there to take off.
No.
But if there's any little bit, it's like I won't pull it. You can pull it off, but like just that way, a bit of mug. You just chuck it apart.
Is that what all this bits are? These are just the
bits of rubbish stuff.
Yeah.
So fold that into the middle.
Yeah.
Fold that into the middle and tuck that side what you've just chucked over and like that. If you've got belly wool, so your belly wool, what I just said, them odd little bits, some of them have full wool. You chuck that in the middle like that now, so that's gone. So all you can see now is clean new wool. Yeah. So you roll from the bum. So basically the idea is that all you've got showing on the outside is clean wool.
Is that because it's about appearance?
Yeah, so all that muck then is now rolled into the middle. And when you've left this here, roll that into a bowl, make a little hole, push it in, and you can go and chuck that in that white bag.
Right here, mate, right here, well done.
Ring Jay back in there.
So just like that.
just taking it round back to the field.
Go on.
This one obviously hasn't been sheared because we're culling that one out. Benji's on rounding up duty. Go on.
This way, this way.
As Scroft said earlier, the lean ones have been treated. Part and parcel of sheep. They get laying. Go on, lad.
Look, look, look. Go on. Come on.
Come on. Come on, boys.
Come on. Come on. See that rat?
Rat? No, I didn't see her.
Right, that's them done, set one. But that one's going to market. It's getting cold because of the bad fault. But well done, Adam. You did a really good job there, mate.
Going to go in a couple of weeks. No point in shearing it for 22p.
You did well though, man.
Well, all right, wasn't I?
Happy with them?
Happy. Are you?
I'm happy, yeah. I mean, we've got to see you do it. It's good, you know, eye-opener for how it's actually done and how long it takes and all that. And I know you'd normally go a lot quicker than that when you're showing them first few.
Yeah,
but after that, would you say that was your normal pace?
On them sheep, yeah.
So this is Adam's house.
On a can of Pepsi?
I mean, I won't say no, mate, yeah, why not?
This is not my house.
No, it's not Adam's house. It's basically where he gets put, like, if he's annoyed his missus. This is where
my missus comes and hides me when she's had enough of me.
Yeah, that's where he gets sent.
Go and pack alligator up now.
Yeah. Hey everybody, Scroft here, back on day 2. Not going to get much footage today. There's going to be a lot of rain finally. It's going to be a really heavy rain day and we need it bad. So yeah, not going to get too much footage of today. Done a good chunk of the milking. I actually did it on my own today, which is, it's not easy work doing it on your own. It's actually tough going, really tough going. The other lads were doing some other stuff, busy basically, and it had to be done at that time. Someone's got to milk, so I was doing the milking. But I asked Adam if I could replay in my head and obviously show you 3-point linkage. I did mention in the last video that it's dead important to, when you've shown something, to just get a chance to do it again relatively soon after, and do it on your own as well, because if you can do it on your own, you know you've pretty much got it in your head. And I thought, well, so while I'm doing this, I'll get a video of it and I'll show you the whole process of me doing this 3-point linkage, and hopefully it gives you a good idea what it's about. There'll be people watching the video that do this for a living, the farmers. If you've got any tips for me, drop it in the comment section. I'm learning, I'm open to all advice. You know, I don't know this. This is just, yeah, me trying something for the first time, pretty much on my own after being shown and doing it as well while someone was supervising me basically. So it's nice to get some feedback if you can. And also for the people that don't do this, just like me before I started here, but play FS and go on about manual attachment and all that stuff, it'll give you an idea of why manual attachment is a cracking idea, but it definitely needs changing up to if it's going to replicate like what happens in the real life scenario. So it might give some ideas of what manual attachment could be, but we're going to be doing 3-point linkage. So I've got the tractor on. It's not a good idea really. I've heard the stories, people say do not stand behind a tractor when it's on, but the problem is on this side, I know it's cracked, it got hit with the, I think it was the hedge trimmer, but it still works. That's your PTO. That's not, we're not going to fuss about that, we're not going to turn it on, we don't need it. But this is your 3-point linkage arm, and you can go up and down. Now, it's the same on both sides. Now, my question to that is, why is that there? Why is it designed on a tractor to have that at the back if you're not supposed to stand behind a tractor whilst it's on? Because, yeah, I mean, if you turn the tractor off, that doesn't work. So what I was told is realistically, just stand to the side, and if you do need to go around the back side of the tractor, kind of make a nice U, you know, a U, big U, basically. Don't go right behind it. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is what we're attaching to. This is a muck, it's like a scraper basically. You can twist it over, that's why it's got rope on, so you hold the rope in cab. You can twist it, it'll unlock this thing here. So you can see that, you can just see that this thing, if you unlock that, will lift it up. When you do decide to, basically if I pushed or reversed, it would flip it. Or is it, no, I would pull forward, sorry, and it would flip it the other way around, so then I can drag whilst going forward. But the way it's set up now is it drags the muck whilst going in reverse. Now I've actually changed the settings on this, basically. I'll show you this in a second, but at the top arm of the 3-point linkage, you can twist it to kind of decide how you're tilting the actual tool that you're putting on. Now I've tilted it too much that it doesn't scrape very well. The reason I wanted to do that is because it was already set up for it, and I wanted to show you if I'd got into it and I needed to set it up, so it's just good practice for me. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to line up, come to it, but we need to unlock the two, I don't know what they're called, they're kind of like locking points on the 3-point linkage. So that's your first point. Second, third, there's your 3-point linkage. At the back, there's your PTO, and that's the hitch. Now you can change that with this, which is the ball joint that comes out, fits into there. That's its own thing. So you've got pretty much all your hoses and hydraulics. You've got your brake lines and your electrics and stuff like that. I'm pretty certain that's the brake line. So if you've got like a trailer on the back and you want to put brake, you know, the brakes connected to the trailer for the powered by the hydraulics, that's where it go. All these are to do with the hydraulics and the spools inside the tractor. This, like I said, is to do with the hitch, and then you've got your 3-point linkage and your PTO. So we're going to focus on the 3-point linkage. So at the bottom here, hopefully you can see this, I'm just going to lock that up like that, and then this one the same. And then what we need to do is line up these two and connect them in the tractor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and put this in a good spot, which hopefully means you can see it happening, hopefully. So now you'll see the 3-point linkage. You'll see me, I'm kind of moving into the tractor, and you'll hear me do it. But I'm going to try and basically get attached to it. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just reversing, lowering down the hitch, and then line it up, lifting it back up again. Oh, the camera's fell over. Right, let's sort that out then. Right, so I'm hoping that'll stay there now. It should do, but we'll see. The aim is to get you on the 3-point linkage on the arm. That's the aim. So I'm back in the cab, put the tractor in reverse, handbrake off. Now I feel like the width of the actual two arms aren't perfect here. So I'm just going to try and get one right here. That does not look right to me. It definitely isn't right, so let's just move forward a little bit, put it into that, handbrake on, and let's go see if we can do this outside, because they do not look like they're in the right position now for some weird reason. Because you can adjust these arms, basically. So these, if you see, you can adjust them. So that looks like it's bang on. This side, as you've just seen, that one looks bang on. This side though, it's supposed to be there, you see. And it would naturally go up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these buttons whilst I'm outside the cab, and we're just going to try and slowly lift this up, and you'll see it moving, and hope now that I've moved it out a little bit, yeah, I need to, let's just drop it down a touch. There we go. So that one's, I think that's not too bad. I just need to go forward a little bit, and I know this is taking ages for me, and a lot of other people, you know, would be doing this so quick, but it's a new thing for me, and I could rush this, but I'm just going to take my time with it and get it right. Oh God, just hit the horn. Fat guy gets in a tractor. This, even though, like I said, they say turn the engine off, but we're just not going to get too close to the kind of area at the back, the centre spot basically of the tractor. But you can see it. I've lifted it up. It's probably too high in all fairness, but what I want to do is lock these. If they do, let's try and lift them up a bit more. There you go, so that one's locked. There you go, perfect. So we'll do this one, because I know they are supposed to do them themselves, but they don't always do it. There you go. So that's now locked in place. Right, finally, right, no more faffing. See how it's more level now? I've gone forward a bit, dropped it down, it's much better. So now the next task is this. So I want to try and do this so you can all see. But this big arm here, I'll just show you quickly. This one, that now needs to come down. There's a locking thing. To do that, I can't do it with 2 hands, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Can't do it with 1 hand. But you push it forward, take that bolt out, that kind of arm, bring it down, lift this up, like that. That locks in place, which you've probably just seen. Now it locks in, so that's on. And then this, right, what we need to do with this, because I said that it was messed up a little bit, is if you push it that way, so screw it that way, which will be clockwise from where I'm looking, what it'll end up doing is pushing it in, so not out, I think. Yeah, it will. So if you do that, it's going to tilt it that way. I'm pretty certain, I might be wrong, but let me know in the comment section here. I've not got Adam with me to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it'll tilt it that way, and if you do it the other way, it tilts it that way. Now I know that it wasn't kind of right. I need to sort that out. Now the best way, I think, to do this is kind of lift it up. So we're gonna just lift it up a second, and then just have a quick look at it. I think it's tilting that way too much, so I want to go backwards, basically. So I'm just going to press it down to take the weight off it, or else it's just a lot of work to do. So let's just take the weight off it. And then with this, hopefully you'll get to see this. I'm going to lift that up, and I'm going to start going this way, like this. And now I'm extending this out, basically. So it's getting larger, which means that that will tilt backwards, so it will tilt that way to what you're looking at. So we can try that. So what I'm going to do is just drop this down, and this will just lock in. And now, technically, that is all done. So if I lift it up again, that 3-point linkage is attached, everything's locked in place, everything, and we can get in tractor and have a bit of a scrape. There's not much on the yard to scrape, but we'll give you an example, you know, a bit of a showcase of it, just to show you that I actually did it. Yes, it took me ages, and there'll be farmers watching that going, oh my god, I've never seen someone do it that slow before. But that is pretty much the first time I have ever done that on my own, and do you know what, I'm actually quite happy with it. I'm quite happy. Yes, it took me ages, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, and who knows how long I work here? I don't know. You know, it's a job at the end of the day, and if they don't need the, you know, if they don't need me, then, and there isn't the work, at some point, you know, I could be going. So I want to try and learn as much as I possibly can before that potentially could be happening. So I think learning 3-point linkage, PTOs, the hitch, and all that good stuff is a good thing to. Well, it's a basic thing you're going to be using a lot on a farm. So yeah, it's good to do. Right, let's lift her up properly. We'll also drop her down. She looks much better on the ground, so yeah, I will. What I'll do is I'll just drive forward now with it up, because obviously, because it's meant to be scraping in reverse, you've got to lift it up when you go forward, or else it'll just not do a very good job. It'll just probably could even potentially damage it, to be honest. So I think from about here, get into reverse. I will try my very best to show you this, but you can see it. I mean, it wouldn't be a very good video if I didn't show you. But you see it there now, how she's off the ground. We're going to drop her down. So she looks much better than what she did. And we'll see as we scrape now. You can hear the sound, so it's doing a better job. And I'm just reversing, making sure to keep an eye on the front end. With it being a bit dry, you can see it's actually seeping through. It probably needs to go down a little bit more. So see if we can. So there we go, and now lift her up. And then what you do is you drive forward. So see if you can do some more. I mean, it's very dry at the moment. Obviously everything's so, you know, dry. That's why we really need to get some rain, and hopefully it's on its way. It's very cloudy. We've got rain forecast, so yeah, it's interesting to see. The least if we get it as heavy as it's saying. So there you go. I think that's doing a pretty good job. It's scraping it enough Little bits of straw are getting through. I mean, the wind's doing a better job anyway. So there we go. That is the 3-point linkage on. Everything's happy. I'm going to put that there. We're going to leave it down because I want to unhitch it, because these guys have got to go use the tractor at some point, and I don't think they want a scraper on the go when they go and do it. So I'm going to get unhitched. I'll cut back in when that's done, and then you can see it just off the tractor. And yeah, I think that's pretty good going. I'm very happy with that. Very happy. Right, there we go. I'm now unhitched again from it. It was literally straightforward. As I come out the cab, I unlocked these things first. As soon as these were unlocked, I got back into the tractor. I lifted it, well, obviously I took this off first, sorry, and then put that up there and hooked that in. Look how greasy it is. And yeah, unlocked these. Then went into the tractor, lowered it down, moved forward, and that's it. Pretty much it's easy to unhitch. I think the most difficult part about the 3-point linkage is making sure you line it up, and then also getting this lined up properly so it's all nice and level, because you want it to be on the ground like that, like a nice level. You don't want it to tilt or tilt this way, so it's about adjusting. Now it's obviously set up for this. I moved it because I wanted to know. I also kind of in my head knew how many turns I did, just because I didn't want to mess it up completely and then give it back to the guys if they want to do, yeah, if they do want to hitch back up to the scraper with it, then I don't want to leave them in, you know, thinking it's all set up when it's not. So now I know it is because I just tried it out. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. Lots to, yeah, I feel very, you know, I'm very satisfied that I've learnt that, and I feel like I've got it down to a T. I've just done it myself. And yeah, it's good to think I could do that now on the chain arrow, you know, anything else. It's the PTO I need to learn next. There's one PTO that I have been shown, but the PTO shaft's bent. It shouldn't actually be in use really for safety reasons. Like, it needs to get sorted out because it's bent and it just makes an almighty racket and it rocks about. And I ain't going anywhere near that. I've made it clear I'm not going anywhere near that. Them guys, they can do what they want with it, but I ain't doing that because PTOs are one of the most dangerous things on a farm. And with my kind of knowledge, it's just going to be a very unwise move to go and mess about with the first PTO that's got a bent shaft on it. So it's just not happening. Hopefully it gets sorted for them because, you know, safety first and all that. But yeah, I'm very happy with that, very happy. That New Holland is a beast. I actually love it. And I never thought I'd ever say this, but that tractor is a much better tractor than that Massey Ferguson. The Massey Ferguson gearbox is insane. And I know not all Masseys are, like, don't get me wrong, I've driven another Massey and it didn't have anything like that kind of gearbox, and it was a more modern one. That's still a pretty modern tractor, it's just that one's just not very good at all. It bobs about, it rocks when you change gear, it's just so, yeah, more aggressive, whereas this is just nice and smooth and made for kind of long usage tractor, you know, tractor driving. And I am so impressed with New Holland. Ever since starting this farm, New Holland have just gone right up for me, because I just think there's a reason they have one here, and there's a reason Adam went and bought one for his own farm. So they are really good tractors, really good. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It's going to get raining, like it's starting now, but it's going to be really heavy rain, so it's not going to be easy for me to get any footage. So I think the best thing to do is leave the video there. I've got plenty of footage over the last 2 days on the farm. I want to thank everyone, as always, for watching, all the support, all the comments, everything like that. It means a lot to me. I am working Wednesday, Thursday next week, and then the week after that I won't be here. I'm going away with Beanie for 4 nights. We're going to Yorkshire, just a little, you know, little vacation, just to switch off for a bit. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's quietening down basically, and with it quietening down, I don't want to just turn up, take the money, and not do as much work. If I feel like there's not much for me to learn here anymore, I'm probably going to move on, see if I can get another farm job. Not because I don't love working here. I love working here. I love the people. It's just my aim is to learn farming. It is. I want to learn it. I want to try new things. I don't want to just settle and come in and feel like a spare part. I need work to do. I want to, you know, I've got more to offer, and I know my self-worth like that, and I'm going to go out and try and, you know, learn it all and offer a lot, and then take that knowledge, and who knows where I'll go with it. But yeah, if there's not the work here, you know, I'll happily just speak to the farmer, say give me a call when there is. I don't want you just paying me for the sake of me turning up. That's not what I'm here for at all. My first and foremost aim was to learn farming. Second, I wanted to become a bit more fitter and, you know, get healthier. But yeah, if I do move on from this place, I'll bloody miss it, and I'll miss the people though. And Adam especially, who's trained me a lot and taught me a lot as well. You know, a lot goes out to Adam. and big respect to him. But we'll see what happens. If the work picks up and John says, no, you've got plenty on, come on, stop faffing, then I'll be here for it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But remember, next week there'll be last one for a while. Then I'm away, so there won't be a one after that. And then we'll see what goes on in the future. But I'd love to keep doing farming, so trust me on this. If I don't carry on here, I'll be carrying on somewhere else. Trust me on that. So thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next one. See you, everybody.